So big hello to everyone. Everyone has come to the Inno Things family. I don't know what to say about the film we are going to watch today. I was watching this film while eating and my stomach started to feel like I was doing something, and when you hear this story, I feel like you are doing something like that. Even one line, I can't tell you the whole story. To put it simply, the sculptor who does all these statues is the hero of this film, but all the statues he makes are of pregnant women. Why does he have to do the work of pregnant women? The mystery behind that is the whole story of this film. So you are watching the Inno Things. Do you remember your film? Please subscribe to the Inno Things and show your support. Today's are the Forbidden Door. We are going to watch an Indonesian mystery thriller horror movie. At the beginning of the story, there is a big art gallery. There are statues of pregnant women in it. This is the person who made all these statues. His name is Gambhir. All he does is statues of pregnant women, but all the statues are different. A very rich man came to Gambhir and said, "These statues are so lifelike. When I see them, I feel like I was in my mother's womb. I feel like this. You can make a statue like this. It doesn't matter how much money you need. I want this statue." Gambhir said, "I want this statue. Sir, this statue is already booked. Are you buying another statue?" That's not the kind of thing that the buyer would command us. Gambhir's wife comes to that place and looks very beautiful. She seems like a manipulator because she talks to that guy so well that he gives up this statue and buys another one. Then that guy looks at Gambhir and says, "If there is another girl like your wife, tell me, Gambhir, so I can marry her too." He says he wants to, so whoever talks to Gambhir's wife falls into his trap. He is such a manipulator. There are a couple of people in that art gallery. They are Gambhir's friends, so they start talking about Gambhir. When we were in school, he was like a puppet, but now he has become such a big man. He was so surprised that he thought of making a statue of pregnant woman which he had an idea for. He is successful. Is that the main reason for everything? His wife is his wife. Look at her, how beautiful she is, how intelligent. Gambhir's wife is, they say. Gambhir and his wife come to that place. No one else comes. He is Gambhir's manager. The manager looks at Gambhir and says, "This time to our art gallery has been successful. It has shattered all expectations." Gambhir and his wife are all very happy. Then just as Gambhir is walking by, a group of artists are talking. They are also talking about our Gambhir's statue. All those statues are very alike. They are confused. They don't understand how he does that magic. Immediately after hearing this, Gambhir suddenly becomes sad. When a man is stressed, his wife comes. Gambhir is sad, and you are talking about some children, saying that you have given meaning to all the children who don't care about anything. If our Gambhir thinks what I did, I feel disgusted. Hey, why are you saying that? If so, do you think I feel disgusted too? It's nothing, come on, let's go. His wife reassured our Gambhir. They are gathering, and at this time it looks like an old-fashioned house. In that house they put a little boy and beat him up. The boy falls on the table and crawls down. We don't know where that thing is happening or what it is. Now the story comes to our Gambhir. Gambhir is with him. His wife and mother are also at home. Gambhir's mother comes and is very friendly with his wife. They are talking happily. Then his mother tells him something. "Don't worry, you will have a baby soon, just like the idol you made. One day I will definitely put you in a position to get pregnant. There is no problem with your wife. You are the only one who has the test results." Your wife told me that. Our Gambhir is getting angry. My mother understands this. Hey, I am your mother. Can't you tell me? There is a doctor I know. Go and see him. He will definitely give birth to a child, my mother says. While they are talking like this, someone is ringing the bell. Our Gambhir goes and opens it. He sees someone there. He must have gone for some small game. Gambhir leaves free, but under his door someone must have written something like "protect me" and left it there. So our Gambhir didn't understand who wrote this. He said something like that and didn't find it either. Gambhir was with him. My friends are also playing indoor badminton because Gambhir only has these two friends, but what if he keeps beating me in that game? Even my friends who are playing with me don't play like a child, play to win. That's when I got interested and said, "I will play well to beat you." Our Gambhir doesn't play to win anything, that's why I'm tired of playing. Gambhir says he is playing and ends the game and goes to Karla's house. So our Gambhir and his wife must have been making love before they got married. He starts thinking about something that happened at that time. So while Gambhir and his wife were making love, they didn't get married, but Gambhir's wife came and got pregnant. So they said they wanted to abort the fetus. They are going to the hospital, but both of them are sad. But Gambhir's wife, determined, goes to the doctor. Our Gambhir is waiting outside. He is there. He sees Gambhir and asks, "Have you come to abort the pregnancy?" He is very sad like the first time. It was the same for me and my wife when they aborted the pregnancy. Starting life we will kill you, but now I'm used to it because we come here many times to abort the fetus. Okay, let it be. What's the reason? When I ask why your wife came and aborted the fetus, our friend also asks why she's not my wife anymore. We are just lovers for now. That's all. When I say that, the man immediately starts talking differently. It's just an excuse because that girl doesn't like carrying your child in her womb. You are the father of that child. She doesn't want to tell me because she says you're loser and an idiot. Our friend doesn't understand anything when she looks at the guy and asks, where's your wife? If my wife dies, remember this, if she dies in the process of aborting the fetus for the seventh time, your friend doesn't like you at all. That person says that he doesn't want to carry your child, that she's your enemy and leaves. Here that wife just aborted the fetus and is still walking around helpless. So looking at our partner, they say that now I am alone, there is no father in my womb and they are suffering a lot. And they also give away the child that has grown up in that wife's womb. The minister is coming to the house to pay his last respects. Our Gambhir is the one who came and made the statue. He made the statue of woman and installed it on that statue. Gambhir's wife is sitting in front and is very sad and in trouble. That's when she tells Gambhir something. Our child won't fit correctly in this statue's stomach. Gambhir doesn't understand what you are talking about. He doesn't believe that he made a mistake. But that child who didn't make any mistakes died. It's a shame. Now there is a funeral for that child. If we do that, then all that will not work. Gambhir doesn't understand what you mean when his wife says that we need to create meaning for that child's life. When he asks what are you trying to say, Gambhir is shocked when he says that we can put our child inside the belly of the statue you made. So he shouldn't do that, that's all wrong, but his wife doesn't listen to him. They are crying terribly and taking a stick they start digging into the idol's stomach. Our Gambhir is also understanding. If you leave it like this is madness. He said that's right, he is going to come and change a statue he made into a statue of pregnant woman. He is really going to put a baby in her womb. Now they have just come to make it that baby. This is the first statue of pregnant woman that our Gambhir has made. When our Gambhir's manager came and saw this statue, he was very angry with me and said I will take it myself. From now on full I only have to make a statue of pregnant woman. So when our Gambhir starts working in it, Gambhir's wife says again like that statue, from now on every statue you make must have it. Soul and give meaning to our children. So our Gambhir doesn't understand anything, but our wife says this is what we do. He's manipulating me to do it and saying okay, I'm not going to the hospital and this is the fetus. Kalai Pangala would abort the fetus and leave the hospital saying they don't want the baby. So these people buy dead babies from hospitals and come here and put a dead baby inside the womb of every pregnant woman that our Gambhir does. That's why all the statues he makes are alive, because they are really there. There is a child, so many people are starting to buy it without doing all this, saying it is good. Our Gambhir's range is also starting to go to another level. So even though our Gambhir makes these idols, he doesn't really like them. He is often sad. He was sad even at the start. Then his wife came and gave meaning to all those children. They are not talking about one child, they are talking about all the children inside the pregnant woman's womb in that art gallery. Anyway, as the days go by, their business has gone to another level. They get married and buy a new big house. They are going to start a new life there. But our Gambhir is there. Every time he goes to the hospital and brings back a dead child, he starts to suffer from mental illness. He hears all sorts of strange sounds. It feels like someone is following him. While he is taking a bath, he feels like he is being followed. The outside calling bell is ringing. When he goes to see if anyone is there, he also rings the house's landline. He is answering. A young boy is talking to him. He says, "Save me, Gambhir, please. Only you can save me." Gambhir doesn't understand what's going on. So while Gambhir is thinking about this, his wife comes. It's like they have a promotion at work. I wanted to tell you about that happy thing, but our Gambhir didn't see. Oh, is that really congratulations? When I asked my wife what happened, she said no, I'm not going to make this statue of pregnant woman. Hey Gambhir, what's wrong with you? We get a lot of money from those statues. If you don't do it, we won't get anything. Why are you asking me to do such a nasty thing for that? I know you are manipulating me so well. I won't lie to you, my wife is so stubborn that she can't make that statue. But you can't do it. When I made love to you, you were so strong, but now you are a weak person. Our boss is so stubborn that he is beating his wife. Blood is coming out of her skull. She is crying terribly. By the way, they also agree. You are right. I made a big mistake. Okay, from now on you can do whatever you want. Okay, I will always be with you, so both of them make peace. Then Gambhir comes and that manager is there because he is the one who organizes all the statues that our Gambhir makes and opens them like an art gallery and takes care of all the sales and service. So our Gambhir also goes to his manager for this. What do you mean by saying that I can't make a statue of pregnant woman? Why not Gambhir? There is no reason at all. I don't like it. My wife asked me to make all these statues. Now it's my turn. You said it's okay if you do what you want. So I'm not going to make those statues anymore, but Gambhir, I have taken advance from many people and suddenly what will you do if you can't do it? I am sorry sir, I can't do it. That's when Gambhir Karara said the manager also starts to tell me something. Do you remember when you first made a statue of pregnant woman? I bought it from you. I was the one who kept that statue in my house. But one day the statue fell down and broke its stomach. When he told me that our Gambhir was shocked and scared. He was inside the stomach of a statue. There is nothing that can be but that pregnant woman you made had a real dead baby inside her stomach. I knew how it felt when I saw it, and the smell from it made me unable to eat for 2 or 3 weeks. Knowing all this, why didn't I go to the police? Maybe I should have gone to the police. I was gone. If that's the case, you'll have to spend many years in jail with me. That's why, Gambhir, why don't you make the statue again? If not, I will ask you to break the stomachs of all the statues you have made and give them to me. Gambhir says that there is nothing more that Gambhir can do. Okay, he starts making a statue. There is a place in our Gambhir's house where he makes statues. While he is making a statue there, one of Gambhir's hammers goes under the cupboard there. Gambhir is nailing the cupboard to hit it. When Gambhir is nailing the cupboard to hit it, he hears a sound in that room. There is a door, but they have locked it. Our Gambhir doesn't understand. He is confused that we don't know about such a room in that house for so long. So he thinks to take an axe and break the door to see what is inside. When that wife comes, Gambhir, what are you doing in our house? There is in your room. What is this door? Please go inside that door and see what is inside. If so, tell me about this door. You know what this is, why I shouldn't open it and look at it. I can't tell you all that, but if you don't open it and look at it, I will be very upset. Our comrade doesn't understand anything. What are you talking about? There is something unnecessary in that room. You don't even need to look at it. Please, I really appreciate it. I am scared you are not with me anymore. That's enough for me. Please don't open that forbidden door. They also tell me the name of that door. That's all they do. They manipulate me as usual. This guy is very mentally ill and listens to whatever his wife says. Okay, I won't open that door. So open that door. They didn't do it at all. They put a big cardboard where the door used to be. There is a photo of woman on that cardboard. After finishing all the work, our Gambhir came to a building. While walking outside, one of his friends asks him his name. The two of them meet at a nearby coffee shop and have coffee. They talk like that. While they are drinking coffee, Gambhir sees a paper on the table that says, "Look at your right." He also turns to his right side and sees help. Help me is written on a pillar. The same word help me was outside his house. He heard a little boy saying help me on his phone. He thought, is this or just our imagination? He immediately called his friend and asked him what he knew there. Someone said help me to him. He also says that it is written, so this is not our imagination, because he also knows, so someone is asking us for help, so he understands. So then his friends, while we were playing indoor badminton together, this time our Gambhir was playing at a different level and beating all his friends. They were shocked. What's wrong? He was playing so well. When he finished playing and looked at his bag, it said help me. Gambhir and his friends thought, are you the one writing this? Gambhir didn't understand why we were saying that we shouldn't have come near the bag. That's when a little boy ran up to him and said, Daddy, stop, you are the one doing all that. Gambhir ran after him shouting, you are the one doing all that. The boy went into a place and suddenly it was strange, like he was in a bus. Gambhir got confused. Then he went to market and saw a 1-year-old boy there. Grandma asks Gambhir why he can't close the door. Gambhir doesn't understand. Grandma is up to something. Not finding that, he continues to search for that boy. He doesn't know where that boy has gone. So now the story goes like this. In that old house, a boy must have fallen and crawled away. It must have been this boy. In that house, the boy, his mother and his father are at the dining table. Everyone is sitting and eating. Then the boy's mother comes to eat. They are abusing the boy terribly, saying that he is not allowed to eat. They are also abusing him terribly. They came to that old house and recorded it with a secret camera. There is footage like that. Then the boy goes under the table and his mother and father together beat the boy badly. They are bullying him so much. So what is our Gambhir doing here? Help. The guy said that it was written on a pillar so it was still there. When he removed everything, the word help me was still there. There is a building next to it with a name written on it. Is that guy right? The building has name written on it. If so, is there any connection between that building and that guy? That building is right next to it. The receptionist is stopping the guy from going to that building. Sir, you can't come in. Go out properly. They are leaving the building so the Gambhir understands that something is happening in this building, so he goes outside and asks people from the building what is going on in this building. No one says anything and those who come there are like the people with guns in their hands and they are in order. They were threatening Gambhir by saying go away out of respect. He didn't know what to do, so he went out to that building the next day. Nikki is so excited that our Gambhir notices his friend coming from that building. Gambhir also acts like he doesn't know anything and casually asks him where he is going and says I came to see Guy. He and I were just at the coffee shop. Gambhir immediately says you came from that building. I saw that, but that building Warf is lying to me. What's going on? Is it polite? Tell me the truth. Yeah, I will tell you the truth, but you are a very weak person. You can't handle anything. Who said I'm a weak person? I'm a strong person. That building dwarf must know what's going on. That's right, ask him. One along with our friend's friend went to the building and told the receptionist that he had brought a new member. He said that he had a new member in the building. They are asking members to join. So they start going to the tea room in that building. A lady is looking at them. So that lady also looked at our friend and said, now you have joined a new member in this building. We will take the money from your credit card every month. There is only one rule for this place. Don't ask questions. So this is your room number, go to your room, but he doesn't understand anything. Our Gambhir goes to the room that was given to him. When he goes and sees it, it is just a normal room with a TV. It's like a normal house. Without understanding anything, he just sits in front of a TV and turns it on. There are a few channels and he changes every channel. That's when he gets terrible shock because instead of a normal channel, the TV is full of horrible videos. On one channel, someone is abusing a girl. On another channel, an old lady is seen sewing clothes and her hands are also being sewn. Every channel is showing such horrible things. On one channel, there is a little boy. His mother is torturing him a lot. It is also on video. Gambhir is shocked. When he finishes everything and comes out, he meets his friend. Hey, what is this place? What is going on here? Hey, just like I did you as member, someone else added me as member. So after you become a member in that building, they will give us a room. We can go there and watch our TV. So you didn't see anything on that TV. Whatever is going on outside, it's all on this TV. We can see that too, and there are no actors here. They are not even aware of the truth. They are recording the video and telecasting it to us. So you are a channel member. I saw the little boy being beaten by his parents. I'm going to protect that little boy. Hey, don't be like loser. Where are they? Do you know anything about that? Did that boy ask you to protect him? Freya, leave him alone. Our friend remembers that boy when he said that. Maybe he told us to protect him from this. It seemed like Gambhir was sitting in a restaurant drinking coffee. Then when our Gambhir went to the bathroom, a lady in the ladies' bathroom was talking on the phone. She said how dare they beat that little boy on TV today. They were talking about what happened on TV in that building. Our Gambhir immediately went straight to the ladies' bathroom. The boy saw the girl inside and as if they had just gone out after talking, he too was looking for her. He starts to get angry. He doesn't know where he went. He goes back to that building and starts watching TV. Every channel is showing horrible things. That's how his mother and father beat that little boy. They beat him for no reason, like lying down, not getting up, etc. So seeing all this, our Gambhir is very upset and starts to get angry with him. So then Gambhir came home and was still sad. When he asked what happened, he said, I have to protect that boy. I have to stay here somewhere nearby. I have to protect that boy. Suddenly Gambhir and after him and Gambhir's friend came there. Gambhir also said, I have to protect that boy. Didn't that boy die? They are still torturing that boy who's lying, aren't they? I'm just now. I will wait and see if that boy is dead. So our Gambhir is getting angry because that boy asked our Gambhir for help to save him, but he couldn't save him, so the man is very sad and suffering. So a few days pass by. Our Gambhir has started making idols again. Gambhir's friends' wives are all looking at him differently because he's making a statue like a psycho. So again he starts selling all the statues he made like an art gallery. Everything is going to waste. So Gambhir's friends, manager, wife, mother, all of them have become normal, but our Gambhir is still sad. That boy is struggling lot looking at that paper written by Help Me No. That's when two or three people who came to that art gallery also went to that building and did something like this. They are the ones who talk about watching videos. Did you watch the video today? How's that boy being beaten by his mother? It's a pity that our Gambhir understands when he says that. If that boy is dead, our friend must have lied to us. So Gambhir immediately goes to that building. When he sees that all the rooms there are full, he sees that reception lady. I know there are good people among you too. I think this is to stop all this. Please arrange a room for me and deal with it. They will also arrange a room for me. So when you watch the channels one by one, you will see that the boy is really alive. He seems to be very angry. Anyone in this video like that? I didn't know there was a secret camera like this and it was recording them, but that little boy found out there was a secret camera and sat in front of it and looked so sad. Our friend was also sad when he saw it. What is that boy doing? He took a knife from the kitchen and killed his father and mother. The boy also got stabbed and died. So Gambhir was heartbroken that he couldn't save the boy and started crying. So now the boy is really dead. Gambhir also said, okay, let's change the channel. That's when he changed it. Another big shock is that a pre-recorded video is playing on that channel. The video shows our Gambhir's mother and Vaibhav talking. So there is that secret camera in their house too, so without knowing it, both of them are talking. Gambhir's mother is saying that my son is not fit to have child, is that why? Can you stay like this? That's why his friends are here. Mom says they should go to. The same goes for Gambhir's wife. Gambhir's friends start hanging out with him. Then Gambhir's mother tells him that he has another friend. He also goes to meet him. Gambhir's mother also comes to say that all this is pattern for Gambhir. There is also a video of him talking to that manager. What he says is that Gambhir is a big artist. He is putting on a show, but he really has no qualifications. He is a waste boy. If you tell him, hey, this is great, work is great, he'll be fooled. He can be easily manipulated. He is talking very badly like that. So I'm telling Gambhir and those who are trying to deceive us, so I'm going to throw a party at my house for Christmas and invite everyone. So now our Gambhir's mother and wife and two friends are at his house. The manager and all these people have come. So our Gambhir has come and bought some medicine. He mixed it with wine and gave it to everyone. They are drinking it without knowing it. Gambhir is also drinking and putting sugar on it as if he is drinking, but he is not drinking at all. So as soon as he drinks it, everyone is speechless. So this is how Gambhir starts talking. It is very early for the first one. Thank you all. I mixed a drug in the wine you drank. Don't worry, it's not poisonous. You can die but you won't. This is called devil's spit. You won't be able to move your body for 10 minutes. If you try, you will be able to speak, see, hear and do nothing. Your job is to listen to what I say. Gambhir Nera went to that manager and said, I used to think of you as my father. But you didn't do anything so big that you were killed by someone who went behind my back and insulted me. But even so, I'm so angry at what they did. That's why I don't know any other way. He just slits the manager's throat like that. That's all. Manager Kali is gone. Next he goes straight to his friend. I believe you are all friends, but did you think that I don't know what you did with my wife? You shouldn't be alive. After this you are cutting him and emptying him. He comes to the next friend and says that you should do the same thing to him. Why do you often get angry with him? Who is telling you that now? He also cut him to pieces and finished him off. Next Gambhir will come to his mother. Oh mother, don't worry about anything. I won't let you die like these people. There is a bowl of water there and the water is poured over his mother's face and she is dying. And the last one doesn't come near his wife, who is still scared. He also says, do you know how much I love you? That's why I want to kill you without any other way. He takes the knife and throws it away. He had pushed everyone away to betray him like this. Everyone was dead. He was sitting at that dining table drinking juice. It was while he was drinking that his wife must have told him that there was a forbidden door and he shouldn't go inside that door. He only remembered that door now. He immediately went to that door. He says he wants to go and starts to walk inside. Technically the film ends at this point. So what if our Gambhir comes now? His family was brutally murdered. This too must have been recorded on a secret camera. Someone in that building must have seen it on that TV. So small organization like this has cameras in every house recording these horrific things. They are telecasting it on channels to big names for money. So everyone in this world's homes must have seen this. When they command watch TV, there are cameras in the houses of those members. Sometimes they trigger those members and turn them into cruel people. That's how they show Gambhir all the secrets about his wife's friends. That's all. Now Gambhir has turned into a terrible murderer. They telecast that too. So this is the technical ending of this film, but this film has come and gone. Because it was adapted, it will have an ending in the book. So that ending is also in the director's cut, and many people in this film will say that this is the actual ending because that door opens. If that door opens, that boy's old house will be there. That boy killed his father and mother, and that boy will also be dead. When this guy sees the boy's mother's face, it will be the face of this guy's mother. So what's the matter? Actually, that boy is Gambhir. Since he was a child, his mother and father used to abuse him a lot. They would beat him up. That's why Gambhir killed his mother and father. But this guy is a real man. The police come and catch him. He is a little boy. He is mentally disturbed, so they admit him to mental hospital. He grew up in a mental hospital. Gambhir imagined himself becoming a big boy sitting in mental hospital. All we have seen so far is the stuff that's been going on. So to people in that mental hospital, security guards are the ones he is making his imaginary friend. Then a journalist lady is his imaginary wife. So this is the ending that's coming out of the book. Many people say that this is the ending that's been planned, but for me that technical ending was the one that was planned. So which ending do you think is the best? What do you think is the right ending for Budichi? Tell us in the comments below. Do you remember the Inno things you are watching? Subscribe to your Inno things and show your support. We will see you tomorrow in our next level movie. Lots of love, guys.